With Sachin Pilot's claim that he is not joining the BJP, the Rajasthan drama has become complicated. For Congress, it would have been easier to handle it if Pilot were to follow Jyotiraditya Scindia and join the BJP. With the risk of losing power in Rajasthan, the Congress could complain about treachery and ideological bankruptcy. It is another matter that the Congress never introspect why its stalwarts have no problem joining the ideological arch-rival. For the time being, by not joining the BJP, Pilot has thrown up tough questions for the party to seem too eager to lose him. For Chief Minister of Rajasthan, Ashok Gehlot, and his former deputy, Sachin Pilot, it's a fight to the finish. But the role of third party here, the Congress leadership, has been intriguing. The party high command's approach have ensured that Pilot will now find it difficult to return to the fold. The Congress seems keen on showing how to create enemies out of its own member and commit political suicide. The political intrigue in Rajasthan so far leads to the unescapable conclusion that if Pilot has been over-ambitious and impatient and Gehlot has been excessively factional, the party has been inexplicably muddle-headed. Dropping Pilot from the cabinet might be seen as a concession to the chief minister, who seems to have larger number with him. But what procedure was followed and what purpose was served by also removing him as state party chief, barricading him and his supporters against a possible move to the BJP seems understandable. But what is the sense in issuing notices under the anti-defection law when all they have done is not attend the legislature party meeting? When a seasoned politician like Gehlot publicly ridicules his colleague as merely a smart-looking, English-speaking person, what message does that send? A party that is often accused of not giving enough autonomy to its state leaders all of a sudden seems to have given a free hand to the chief minister, even at the cost of causing a split in the state party. While the two factions in the state Congress would surely charge for each other's throat, the party's invisible top leadership seems busy in hurting the party more than the two factions can. Some time back, Captain Amrinder Singh was supposed to have wrested autonomy in Chhattisgarh. Bhupesh Baghel seems to be quietly creating a niche for himself in MP. The exit of Scindia has also given Kamal Nath more control over the state unit, and in Rajasthan now, Gehlot appears to be in command. Though in MP the party lost power, and in Rajasthan it might face the same fate, a rather audacious interpretation would be that the party is finally waking up to the idea of giving its state units more autonomy and the state leaders more elbow room. That indeed would be a great step in redesigning the party. It is, however, not clear if this is an outcome of a well thought out approach or merely a function of the drift in the party. Bureau Report.